this is Joy. Thank you so much for being here. My pronouns are she and her, and it's a pleasure to be able to share this practice with you today. Find your way into a seat, however it is comfortable. Maybe Sukhasana, easy pose, one leg in front of the other. I oftentimes like to start by sitting on a pillow or a blanket, something to elevate the hips. And today I would invite you to find a Gyan Mudra. So the big finger and the thumb are going to come together, and we're going to draw the palms up to the sky, shoulders up, back down. Allow the eyes to close. Breathing deeply in and out. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale, let it out through the mouth. Today's is going to be a bit of a short but very purposeful flow. It will be a little bit more on the slower side, and that allows us to more intentionally feel into the body. Yoga is about the merging of the body, the mind, and the spirit. And these things that we learn about ourselves in this practice manifest in other places in our lives. So no matter wherever you are, whatever you're dealing with today, I invite you to inquire into what is there and to make a purposeful decision of how to proceed, of what to do, how to be honest and true to yourself, yet continue to evolve, continue to learn, maybe even to seek out those different opinions, learn from each other, to do what is right. So whatever it is you're dealing with today, again, tune into the body. One final big breath all together now. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, release through the mouth. Excellent. Slowly allow the eyes to open. And go ahead and remove anything that you are sitting upon to draw the hips down to the earth. And let's breathe together. Again, with the arms this time. Inhale, reaching them wide and high. Exhale, hands draw to the heart. Inhale, wide and high. Exhale, hands to the heart. Reach the arms wide now, palms up. Feel as if you were holding weights in your hands. So pressing back up against those weights to the sky. And then exhale, press down as if you were pressing through sand, lifting up through the elbows to engage the triceps. And then again, inhale, lift the hands, lift the arms. Feel as if you were scooping up water, giving an offering. Then exhale, press down, lifting through the elbows. Right hand down to the earth. Left arm sweeps overhead for a side body stretch. Gaze to the sky. Inhale, both arms reach. Other way. Left arm down, side body stretch. Back to center. One more time each side. Feeling the arms swoosh overhead, maybe never stopping in your movement, connecting to both sides. Back through center, inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale up to the sky. Then plant your hands in front of you. Come into a tabletop pose. Bring the weight left and right. Feeling the hips stretch on the outside. Then widen the knees, child's pose. Hips get heavy to the heels. Extend the fingers out long in front of you. Big breath in, staying in your child's pose. Then walk the fingers off to the right side of the mat. Feeling the left hip get extra heavy, pulling down to the opposite corner. If you'd like, right arm sweeps around the spine, giving yourself a bit of a bind. The back side of the hand is in the low back. For one last big breath in and out. Slowly release. Both hands now walk through center, up and over to the left side of the mat. Tune into the right hip, let it get heavy. If you would like, left arm sweeps around the spine into a bind. Feeling that opening through the shoulder as you breathe in and out. Slowly release. Both arms out towards the left, walking through center. Come back up, tabletop pose. All 10 fingers are one. Make sure that the knees are about under the hips. Take a cow pose. Drop the belly down, opening through the heart space. Exhale, cat. 2 more times. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Feel each little vertebra in the spine move intentionally, purposefully. Final cat pose. Back through tabletop. Spinal balance. Same side as the arm and the leg. So let the right arm flow down in front of you. Palm is off towards the side, so you've got a little bit of a wrap in with that right arm. Then let the right toes slowly sneak out behind you, lifting them up high. So this is a little bit more difficult because it's all on the same side. Lift up through that left hip, drop through the right and try and keep it in alignment. Ooh, yeah. One more breath, hold on there, inhale. Exhale, lower. Cat and cow pose, starting with cow. Then cat. One more round, cat. And cat pose. Come back through tabletop. Same arm, same leg, spinal balance. Left arm comes forward, wrapping the hand so the palm comes towards the side of the ground. Left toes come back and lift, checking in with the hips. Lifting out of the right hip, dropping the left hip down. Staying for a round of breath, let it be a little bit challenging. Purposefully lifting through the heel, lifting the fingertips long, inhale, exhale, down. Now tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Pedal out the heels, drawing one and the other down towards the earth. Slowly walk it into a forward fold. Bend through the knees, let the heels get heavy. Roll up, mountain pose, arms extend overhead. Hands to heart center. Big breath, inhale. Exhale, swan dive, fold forward. Halfway lift. Plant the hands. Step to a plank pose. Holding here for a big round of breath. Bring the weight forward and backwards and maybe even get a good stretch in the calves here. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Cobra pose. Fingertips can press in here, lifting the upper back a little bit higher. Exhale down. Child's pose. Let the hips get heavy. Tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Walk yourself forward, fold. Big bend in the knees. Inhale, roll up, mountain. Hands to the heart center. Inhale, lift. Swan dive down. Halfway lift. Plank pose. Take this extra hold to listen to what your body needs. You can come on to the toes to get a good foot stretch, or dip the heels down to feel it in the calf. Keep the belly button engaged by lifting it up towards the spine. And feel that same rotation of the shoulders that you felt in the spinal balance. So that same up, back, and down, pressing away from the earth. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. Cobra pose. Exhale down. Take the cobra upper body and then lift the hands, letting them hover above the mat. And lower. Again, cobra pose. This time, let the arms sweep to the sides and let them hover about at the hips. So keeping that upper back engaged. Now feel the lower back help you as you open your chest a little bit more. Gaze forward a little bit higher. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Hands under the shoulders. Child's pose for one round of breath. Tuck the toes. Downward dog. Lovely. Let's linger here in your down dog. Get used to the pose. As always, we want to be feeling those fingertips strong into the earth, but we want to lift up through the palms. So it feels as if the palms are scooping away from the earth. This can protect our wrists. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right heel comes high. Make sure that the right hip is lower. Deep breath in and out. Scorpion the dog. So bend the knee, feel the heel coming towards the glute, and then open the hip so the right hip stacks over the left. Maybe you feel it in the glute. Big breath in and out. Three-legged dog. Square the hips again, dropping through the right. Knee in towards the nose. Again, three-legged dog. Lift the heel high. This time, step it through. For a low lunge, Anjaneyasana pose. Drop the back knee, top of foot mat. Inhale, slowly lift the arms overhead. We're gonna stay here for a couple of rounds of breath, so be purposeful about your body. Make sure that the knee is at about in a 90-degree angle. We don't want the knee to go too far over or be too far back. Modify as your body asks you today. Take a breath in and out. Let the left arm extend forward. Right arm extends back. So we're twisting towards the knee. Take a breath in and out. Inhale back through center. Then drop the right hand down. Side body stretch. So it kind of looks like this. Sweep the left arm overhead. Lovely. Back through center. Inhale. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, plant the hands. Tuck the back toe. Step it into a plank pose. Big breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down. Let those elbows glide past the ribs. Cobra pose. Lower. This time right away, hands extend towards the hips, lifting up through the elbows, triceps engaged, just like when we started our class. Open the shoulders. Feel that lower back engaged too. Press into the toes to make it even a little bit stronger. Inhale. Exhale down. Hands under the shoulders, child's pose. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Get used to this pose. Feeling all 10 fingers lifting through the palms. Three-legged left heel comes high. Making sure that the hip is dropped. Then scorpion the dog, drawing the knee, bending the knee, drawing the left heel in and open the hips. Keep the upper body still stagnant. We didn't move it. Three-legged dog. Dropping through the left hip. Knee towards the nose. Inhale, three-legged. Step it through, Anjaneyasana pose. What did you choose at the beginning of class to focus on? Come back to it right here. What needs your purposeful attention? Is it in your body? Is it in your mind? Or maybe it's even in your spirit. Right arm floats forward. Left arm floats towards the back. Take a twist. Deep breath in and out. Back through center. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Drop the left hand down and take that same kind of side body stretch we did. Right arm sweeping overhead. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, back through center. Plant the hands. Tuck the back toes, plank pose. Big breath in. Downward facing dog. Let's do that again, but a little bit more flowy on both sides, all right? Three-legged right heel comes high. Scorpion the dog. Three-legged. Knee towards the nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Step it through. Anjaneyasana pose. Big breath in. Exhale for your twist. Inhale to center. Side body stretch. Right arm down, left arm sweeps overhead. Inhale, center. Plant the hands. Step it to a plank pose. Holding there. Downward facing dog. Other side. Left heel high. Scorpion the dog. Three-legged. Knee to the nose. And lift. Step through. Anjaneyasana. Big breath in. Exhale, twist towards the front knee. Anjaneyasana. Drop the left hand down, side body stretch. Inhale to center. Exhale, plant the hands. Tuck the toes. Plank pose. Downward dog. Walk the feet slowly between the hands, forward fold. Let's linger in that ragdoll. So opposite hand to opposite elbows, bend extra deep through the knees. Bring that purpose to mind right there as we let gravity connect into the neck. Breathe into what you are being called to do. What can we purposefully connect with a little bit more deeply? Let the hands get heavy, drawing them down to the earth. Step it back, downward facing dog. Come up really high onto the tippy toes. Bend the knees all the way to the earth, spreading them a little bit wider. Child's pose. Let the forehead, that third eye, come down to the earth for 2 more rounds of breath. Then press your hands in. Walk yourself back up through a seated posture. Then come off to the left or to the right side. Sweep the legs in front of you. Draw the right knee in towards you. planted on the earth, set up nice and straight. Take a big breath in, lifting through the heart. If this is enough of a stretch, just stay right there. If you'd like to take it a little bit further, lift that right foot up and over the knee. So it comes to the outside of the knee. Take a big breath in and out. And if you would like to take it even a little bit further, draw yourself off towards the left hip and bend in the bottom knee. So this is Lord of the fish pose, setting up tall and feeling that right glute get extra heavy. Feel the left hand grab onto the knee and take a twist towards the back of the room. Gaze over the shoulder. Keep that long line in the neck. Then come back through center. In the same way you got into it, go ahead and come out of it. Releasing the low leg, releasing the top leg. And then other side. Draw the left knee in. Setting up nice and tall. Feel the heart pulling up to the diagonal corner of the room. If that is enough engagement, just stay there. If you'd like to take it further, lift the foot up and over, coming to the outside of that right knee. And you may, of course, stay there. Or you can move into that half Lord of the Fishes, drawing the right hand out to the side and bending through the knee. Wherever you are, right hand stays on the left knee as you twist towards the back of the room. Gazing over that left shoulder, continuing the long line in the neck. Left hip pulls down to the earth. Slowly come back through center, and just as you got into the pose, come out of it, releasing the low leg, releasing the top leg. And let's come back to center in a seated pose. Butterfly or bound angle pose. Both of the feet come together as we set up nice and tall. It doesn't matter how far away the feet are or how close. Feel those hip flexors try to release here. They can hold a lot of tension, let gravity do its thing. Tipping the hip bones forward, set up tall, deep breath in. And then exhale, round through the back, puffing up the shoulders. Inhale, lift through the heart. Exhale, puff through the shoulders as you round. One more, lift. Exhale, round. Keeping that rounded motion, go ahead and grab onto the knees, drawing them together. And create a little bit of a cozy ball. Hands can be on the knees, or you can grab even onto the opposite elbows. Slowly roll yourself down to the mat. And find your version of a Sukhasana or closing pose. If that bound angle felt good to you, you may find it here. Maybe supporting with some blocks to give the knees some extra support. Or the legs can just reach out long. Because we're focusing today on being purposeful, I invite you to draw both of your hands, palms down now, somewhere onto the belly. Somewhere onto that solar plexus, the heart of our ego. Of the heat, of the energy with which we move through the earth. Stay there for 2 rounds of breath. calls to you, draw the hands up to your heart. The center of love, of what is true, of your guiding principles, of your connection to the broader world. Now let the silence wash over you, coming into a meditation, letting it be as long as you wish. Check in with that purpose. What have you learned? Stay there to close out the practice. As I draw my hands to my heart, thank you so much for being here, for doing this slow, juicy flow, for taking the time to inquire. I raise my hands to you and bow. Thank you for being here. Check out any of my other yoga videos. Please subscribe, and I hope to see you around soon.